Anyways, howdy ho, folks. I'm back at it again. Bard's still nonsense.
Bard. We triumph!
Oh, come on, guys. You're not so nice. This ain't so nice. Oh, there's one behind me that's just watching. I don't know how to feel about the one that's just behind me, like, watching it all play out. He's just weirdly, like, just interested in taking me down, even though it's his job. Oh, well. Are they gonna say anything if I go back in about the fact, like, I just got attacked because I was in the talent show? I doubt it. May as well check, just in case.
Sorry, but we've a limit on the number of times you can win. Try again next year.
Dude, if it takes me a year to beat this game, that's... I guess more my issue than yours. Alrighty, back at it again. Dealing with druids and all that stuff, and all their mysteries. Like, why they're so weirdly aggressive. Gosh, seriously. I swear druids were meant to be nature-loving hippies.
Kill him!
Why are they just a villain in a lot of stuff? Is it cause, like, paganism bad? Is that why they're a villain in some stuff around this era? Actually, what year did Mystery of the Druids come out? Was it around the same time as this? Yeah. Whatever. And of course I'm still in their pants. It wouldn't be a proper bardic beatdown if I wasn't stealing people's pants, that's for sure. Anyways, last episode I think I briefly talked about zombies or something. And I think I even said it would be a good, like, talking off point. I guess we can continue down that, because yeah, this game weirdly has a lot of zombies and undead in it. Oh, me oh my. Were any of you guys, like, around during the time, like, the zombie craze really started, like, picking up? That's the other entrance to the, zombie-infested Undercity. Why is that always a thing in fantasy games?
There he is, brothers. Kill him!
What were you just attacking? Like, why were you singing, like, swinging your farmer's scythe when I was off screen?
Too easy.
Weird. Oh, did you just kill a random NPC? Oh. Like, I was saying you guys might not be the villains I think you are, but, like, dude, uncool. Out of all things, that was very not Sunshine Sparkle. What do we got going on here? The ache and drum. Ah, me ache and drums.
Crossing through the occupied city, the bard eventually found his way to the local pub, which somehow he always seemed to do. The Aiken Drum was the popular hangout of drunks, the unemployed, and reprobates who made their living on the streets. The bard, of course, felt right at home.
Back to the Yale. Seems like we got another, song with a bunch of drunks. Sounds fun. Got a nobody. You two.
I must have met a dozen chosen ones on my way here, and every one of them a dangerous fool. Stay clear of them if you can.
Yeah, I would if I could. Just keep coming across their corpses, to be honest.
Right. What'll you have, Bard?
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that one's really... Gosh dang, yeah. Why
What
not?
about this one? Captain Fargo's private reserve? You must be a man of taste. It's our finest apples and honey. I'll have one of those then.
Sounds good to me.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, I wonder if the talent show was determined by my rhythm skill.
Did you hear? The druids are looking for some kind of criminal. They've been tearing the town apart.
Forced to take one brief moment away from recording, and I forget to turn back on my Do Not Disturb. It's my fault, as
Welcome,
always.
friend. I'd heard you'd come to Doonby. Many in the city have. It's been many a winter since a man's come out of the north on his own 2 feet, and not in a pine box.
I noticed I seem to be quite popular with the locals.
Aye. The princess knew you'd have to pass through here on your way to your next stop, so she had me waiting in this god-forsaken city to lend you a helping hand.
You've been a great help so far, let me tell you.
Nobody likes a smart-ass son. I couldn't have helped you get past them patrols. Those druids have been tearing the city apart looking for you. They'd like nothing better than to stop you from freeing Our Lady. They'd have done for me easily.
Of course, of course. Well then, what kind of help can you actually lend me?
I can help you out with a bit of information. There's a man lives west of here. Goes by the name of McGrath. He's the caretaker of the Shadow Axe, and you'll need it to get into the next tower.
Yeah, as soon as I rescue his cat, or steal him a gem, or find his long-lost betrothed, I get the drill. Everyone wants a piece of the bard.
It's a cynical man ye are, but maybe that's what kept you alive this long. McGrath is one of us, lad. He's keeping the axe for you. All you have to do is go get it from him.
Don't suppose you could have had it waiting here for me?
And risk it falling into the hands of these druids? That would truly be daft of us. It's a big enough risk I take meeting you here. Use your head for thinking and not just yapping.
That actually makes sense, but I can do without the lip. Remember, I'm your saviour.
Get your arse out of here and head to Greenlands to find McGrath.
Gosh dang. It's weird when you come across an actually intelligent NPC. Anyways, let's get some jam on, man. Don't be jelly while you listen to this, though.
I'll tattle a tale that is terribly true. Started out as a rumour, but suddenly grew. And it deals with a man and a horse and a ring.
Oh no.
So settle on in and our song we shall sing. It happened one day in a ring by a farm, something that tragically brought us much harm. How could a place abundant with charm create such a beast with a spear for an arm? And death and destruction is what you'll get when he's coming for you, and you kill you are wet and he's big and he's strong. It's quite plain to see that this is the tale of the knuckle of thee. Knuckle of thee, knuckle of thee are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be a set you free? It really must be an anus. Oh, knuckle of thee, it's easy to see in the terror you leave. It's raining on me, the village is burned and the taverns are mist, and the beer's all gone and the elders are pissed. And if they ever should find the fool, hang him upside down by his tool and spin him around until he gets sick. I should do the trick. Hey! Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, the terror you offer is high class. Who could it be a set you free? It really must be a dumbass. Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, the horror you furnish is widespread. Who could it be a set you free? It really must be an ox head.
I like the fact that the bard threw up the horns when he freaking not cheered.
Now everyone knows no blood should spill in the sacred ring by the farm on the hill. And if this ever happens, then death you should fear. He'll kick in your nuts and he'll serve them with beer. So one final thought before I depart, and this, my friend, comes straight from the heart. We'd all be fine if not for that bill and that horse-killing wanker who opened up hell. Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, we cannot win, we must admit. Who could it be a set you free? It really must be a dimwit. Knuckle of thee are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be a set you free? It really must be an anus.
Good song. I like the fact that I actually jammed out with them, though. Especially the good bit of that. Oh, I remember
Here.
Silent Hill Shattered Memories or whatever. It's like a Wii PS2 retelling of the first Silent Hill. And during it, they what is it? They have bits and bobs of like the player in a psychologist's office, and they ask various psychological questions. And one was who would you blame for a certain scenario taking place? I think the scenario was what is it? A man got killed by a ox or whatever on a farm. The area with the ox had like a sign saying like do not enter, but it wasn't very viewable, and it's like you could blame the farmer, the person who died, or the ox, and like you kind of had to there's okay, there we go.
Here the town of Kirkwall was completely destroyed by a horrific monster.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific. It was gonna be my father-in-law. Nothing scarier than that. But like basically you'd scale like who was the most at fault and who was the least at fault. And honestly, this whole Nuclavy nonsense kind of feels similar to that whole experiment.
Just a bit of junk.
Like the game is obviously hinting that the bard should be blamed for it. But it's similar to the Finstown thing. The bard didn't know there was a dragon behind the door he unlocked. And considering how the bard goes about things, he kind of just does what people sort of tell him. He's not, like, aggressive or outright cruel. Heck, he likes getting paid, but there's not much beyond that. So was he in the wrong for opening a door that he was probably tasked to do? Well, he's a freaking idiot and he's a buffoon, and I feel like while we're controlling him is the first time he's starting to question people. So he's a naive buffoon that's arguably
just a bit of junk.
Very capable at what he does. It's probably why he started leaning so much towards demanding silver for everything. It's
not even worth the effort.
He's arguably capable, but he wants to know if what he's doing is a job and he's getting paid for it properly. And if it's a job being paid for it, he can just blame the people who are paying him. So with the whole Nuclavy thing, it's like, is the bard in the wrong for taking care of the horse that he was tasked with taking care of? And the entire reason he was tasked to take care of it was because of this whole Chosen One nonsense. Is the farmer at fault for, one, putting that bell on a horse or whatever when he couldn't? Oh, it's the dude.
Nothing going on here.
Oh. I need to know if this is a Big Lebowski reference. He's even got a rug right in front of the fireplace. Oh, and he sounds
Nothing going on here.
He sounds so broski. Oh, is this a Big Lebowski reference? I can't even talk to him, man. I got better gear, so like he's technically not even an NPC anymore. Gosh dang it, man. This is the first time I have regretted grinding out all that money to get the Viking weapons and stuff. Gosh dang it, it's the dude. And it's spelled like pretty dude too, which makes it so much better. Oh. Cutscene.
He eluded our traps.
He's stronger than anticipated, Master.
You men go to the tower. Once he's inside, seal the doors. Even should he defeat Manning, that tower will become his tomb.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, I have a special task for you. This bard seems more than a match for the men.
He is indeed, Master. However, if we're given another chance, I'm sure...
We're running out of chances. You must face him. Intercept him before he reaches the tower. Take my pet with you to ensure that he does not survive.
He doesn't stand a chance.
He's a buffoon, but weirdly capable. Really weirdly capable. Anyways, like, is the farmer at fault for, Ooh. It's a lot of undead. Oh, and he's chasing me or whatever. I kind of love that. Alright, man, I popped a save. Let's do this. What you got going on? Oh, is it just another one with, like, druids and stuff? I thought it was going to be the, dude with the, pet or whatever. I was really hoping forward to, like, looking forward to that. It's a bummer. Can I target the dude directly next to me as opposed to the dude off screen? Please and thank you. His attacks are quicker than my attacks coming out, huh? There we go. But, like, would the farmer be considered at fault for, one, putting the
even worse for you.
L on the horse in that scenario, or letting his horse run around fricking the area of that stone circle without, like, keeping him in range? Would the farmer be at fault for telling the bard to kill the horse, and that's what caused it? There's a lot of ways to look at the whole scenario from the earlier episode of the Nucklevy. Is the bard technically the one at fault?
With this?
He even stated he had zero clue about what the stone circle was, and the second he gets chewed out, he's like, what are you on about? Why, like, what's the issue with the circle? He was never let known. And if he was, probably would have been simple enough to lead the horse away from it. So is he at fault for being ignorant, yet causing an issue? And I'm not expecting, like, a defined answer in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying this is more of a psychology experiment that you can kind of do amongst yourselves.
You continue on despite our efforts.
If you can call what you've done up to this point an effort.
Damn.
You're so going to rue this day. We know what you're up to. First the forest tower, then through the mountain pass for the mountain tower, and now you're going to try to get through Stromness to get to the island tower. Well, not on my watch. Idiot.
Thanks for the tip, Mindel. That should make finding my way to the final tower that much easier.
You knew already. Don't pretend you didn't. I mean, that's not really how... Seriously. You knew, right? At least I didn't say anything about the...
It's just...
You think you can slay our brothers and not pay a price?
I think I pulled a groin muscle fighting one of your druids, if that makes you feel any better.
It's time to cause you a little more pain than that.
Oh, I don't know about that. Have you ever pulled a groin muscle?
It's
Haven't
not
you
pleasant.
learned by now that you can't hurt me?
Oh, I think I can hurt you, my friend. Nice dog you have there. Allow me to introduce my pet.
Not your pet, it's your boss's pet. Do not... Sparky.
My God! Now you'll pay.
Today, you'll do the paying.
Oh, he just did the classic... I know I'm cussing or whatever, but, like, you don't do that.
Fast enough.
That is the classic, like, how do you define a villain? Have them kill an animal? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Does it hurt?
Don't you frickin' dare, man. That is so effing rude.
Victory!
On your knees.
There's gotta be a way to deal with this dude. How dare you hurt Sparky? He's been with me since the start of the game. My only one companion. genuinely upset.
I'll put a spell on you.
I should have had the rock thrower lady out. Oh, am I actually running low on magic? That's a first.
Be healed.
Just have general issues with hitting this dude for some reason. Like, I know I'm occasionally targeting the, what is it? Druid or whatever, but like, it seems like even when I'm targeting this pet thing, it's just not. That druid dude just spawned out of nowhere. That was interesting. Okay, it's funny that he's dropping bodies on me. It kind of is. No, it's actually, it just is. How actually am I supposed to be hitting this dude? Is it actually like with some like this? Can I not use a bow and arrow against the big burp?
Ready for some
Gotta be something. She can hit him. Okay, yeah, it just has to be melee. That is... a choice by the game devs. It is definitely a choice. You know what? I think I'm basically out of
We triumph!
basically completely out of mana anyway, so it's not like trying to summon one more dude's gonna do much. The AoE on the falling bodies is kind of hilarious too. Still can't get the knocker up either. I just ran by and grabbed one as opposed to doing anything. Oh, Sparky.
Victory!
I can't believe this is one of those frickin' games where they can't say the dog died. You think
We triumph!
the Bard's Tale would be a simple enough game not to let the dog die? It's so rude.
Too easy.
What the heck was I talking about before those?
Did you blink?
Something vaguely not important, most likely. But still arguably conversation topic worthy. Gosh, that's just everything I say in general, isn't it? What a great oversimplification. In this very drawn out, stupid boss fight that takes forever because for some reason the flying enemy can't be hit with arrows.
On your knees.
And it loves going off the map. How far away was I from that freaking dropped enemy? Okay, there we go. Oh, Sparky.
I'll miss you, little friend. But by God, I'll avenge you, I swear it. This isn't over yet.
Saddened by the loss of his faithful companion, the bard somehow found a way to carry on. With a tear in his eye...
It's not a tear.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I've got something stuck in my eye.
Oh, have it your way. So, with something in his eye, the bard left behind his stiff-as-a-board pup and continued his quest for the Shadow Axe.
Oh... That is, like, genuinely upsetting. Like... I thought the Bard's Tale would be one of the games that just, I don't know, doesn't kill the dog. Like, the dog is completely optional, by the way. I don't technically need to grab it as a party member. It's 100% optional as a party member. The fact that there's talents based around it is like, yeah, the dog's great. It's just whatever, it's cool. It's the awesome coolest. And then he just dies? That's not okay. Gosh, it feels like Dragon's Dogma all over again. The second you try to find somebody you like in that game, the dragon freaking takes them. That's actually a cool mechanic, that the dragon just specifically targets the one character you have the highest affection with. Oh, well. Oh, I think I was talking about, what's that? The psychology of who would be at, like, fault.
Though the grass
considering
of
the Knuckle
green
Bee.
lands was beautiful, it was permeated with danger as the dreaded redcaps patrolled the land.
I like how part of the grass just despawned.
Too slow.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, less cool about how quickly you attack. More cool that you aren't a reskin of the Trow, because Trow and red caps are different things. Like 100%. Like Trow are not goblins or anything like that, and accidentally did that, whatever. Oh, gosh, game's just not going to be the same without Sparky. I can't believe they just outright killed my dog. It feels like a bad Adam Sandler freaking joke. Oh gosh, what prank call? Yeah. Actually, was it Adam Sandler? I feel like it came out that it was not Adam Sandler doing that prank call thing about you kicked my dog. I don't know why that rumor started, to be honest. Oh, he was such a good meat shield too. And yeah, a freaking course. Second, it always happens. It's always got to be somebody dying in a cutscene. They can't die otherwise in video games. Freaking, they go down 10 million times, not an issue. Use whatever means of reviving you have in universe. Phoenix down, what have you. The, actually, am I just blanking on what the spell is in Dragon Quest? Yeah, I can't remember what the spell to revive players and stuff is in Dragon Quest, whatever. Just fine every other time as you're in battle, just easily revive, take them to a church, whatever. Carry them in their coffin to a church and it's fine. But the second somebody goes down in a cutscene, yep, they're just down for good. So upsetting. Hey, I gotta level up. And I think Sparky would have been happy about that. As it was through leveling up that he got his spiked collar. So, in memory.
A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. A high dexterity allows...
Now we'll see if I can keep leveling up beyond that 20. And if the EXP bar goes anywhere after that. Or if we've actually hit the cap of all these red caps that we're fighting. In a different game, this portion of it would be effing horrifying. Just a bunch of, like, walking on four, like, weirdly human, but weirdly not creatures in tall grass coming up to slice you with their claws and stuff. They're really creepy enemy designs, to be perfectly honest. This game just doesn't do them justice with the camera angle and the low res that it is. There's some nice enemy designs. I mean, not as nice as, you know, a giant mannequin walking on all fours, and on its stomach is like a little dude with a scythe hanging upside down, but, you know, it's still a good enemy design. I mean, it's not nearly as good as a robot president or anything, but, you know, whatever. I mean, Mach X just kind of peaked with enemy designs. Well, I think once we reach the end of whatever this portion of the game is, this stage or whatever, this map, we're going to call it there, because it's starting to drag on time-wise. I would like to hear If anyone's willing to comment. If you guys consider the bard to technically be the one at fault for the Nuclevi circumstance or not. Which, once more, yeah, I guess people watch whichever video they like, so I could just run it back down. We had a quest to get a bell. A farmer had the bell. After helping him with one thing, and actually two things, he's like, yeah, you can have the bell. It's around the neck of this horse. He's like, oh yeah, just I'll go grab it from the horse. And he's like, the horse is the meanest sob I've ever seen. I put the bell on it so I'd know when it was coming. It's like, so go ahead, kill the horse, take the bell. I don't want the horse, and I don't want the bell. It's like, oh, okay. We go to kill the horse. The horse dies in a stone circle. And if you've watched any episode of Bard's Tale, that's not really weird. There's a lot of cairns and stone circles and stuff. Not the weirdest thing. So after we get the bell, the farmer comes by and he's like, oh crap, man, you killed the horse here? Like, is that an issue? And he's like, yeah, this is where we used to do our ritual stuff. You're not supposed to have like animal blood here. And he's like, oh, is that really bad? And it's like, I'm just gonna bury it later. Don't worry about it. We did not do this. You didn't kill a horse here, and I didn't tell you to kill a horse here, basically. Like, silence equals silence on both parts. But as he finally gets off his arse to frickin' bury that horse in the middle of the night while it's raining, stone circle activates, because I think I killed her or something. I'm going to be 90% certain it's because I killed the master of the first tower that the stone circle started activating, to be honest. Because it didn't happen until after that. As he's trying to bury the horse, stone circle activates, pulls him and the horse into this bloody mixture, and yeah, Nuclevi is born, a horrible monster that destroys the entire town. So is the bard the one at fault of that in your guys' mind? That's a save point on the map. I'm gonna hit that and call it good, episode-wise. I think there's still a... Is that a... Oh, there is a save point, okay. It's getting sidetracked, didn't even notice us. Alright, I'm gonna call that here, guys. I'll talk to you later. Ciao.